Hello everybody, today I was supposed to be playing Hytale, which is the hottest game right now, but I will not be able to be playing it. That is so sad. I want a sad face down in the comments, thank you very much. But I will be speaking about Kai Cenat. My boy Kai Cenat is receiving a lot of hate right now, I cannot believe it. I will not stand behind that. That was so unasked for and also so funny. You see, we're not in 2017, Michi, so that is not funny anymore. You cannot just throw things around and expect everybody to laugh. You know, that's not what we're here to discuss. So Kai Cenat, this beautiful streamer right here, one of the biggest streamers of the past few years, definitely on the Mount Rushmore of the most popular streamers from 2023 to now. Now, I'm not saying I like or dislike these streamers. All I'm saying is that Mount Rushmore would definitely be Speed, Kai Cenat, XQC, maybe Aiden Ross. Those are the big names when it comes to the streaming world, I think. And in the last few days, Kai has been making something very out of left field. He effectively created a YouTube channel, already has 3,095,000 subscribers, and what he's been doing is honestly very inspiring, especially for a streamer of that size, which is just grab the camera and start speaking, just talking his mind. You see, the streams of Kai are always very heavily produced, you know, there's a lot going on. There are special guests, celebrities coming here and there. One day you got Kim Kardashian, the next day you got John Cena. So there is a lot of pre-planned things in Kai's streams. And what this channel does for Kai is that it gets rid of this whole super produced thing, and he can actually get to just put the camera in a random place and start speaking. He has this 3 a.m. motivation video where he just literally starts like, hey, if you ever want to do something, go and do it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it.
Whatever you want to do, it is completely possible. I don't know what you're doing in your life right now. I don't know if you need somebody to speak it into you because I don't know. I get it. You scared to approach something.
Now, I do believe this is inspiring. A lot of people disagree with me because it's like, well, these videos are successful because he's already very successful. If he just started doing these videos without being famous, they would get absolutely nowhere. And yes, that's true, but you know, you gotta take into consideration that there's a lot of children watching him. So on a fundamental level, I do believe it's positive that kids are watching. Okay, you can start with absolutely nothing, and of course Kai is not starting, but you really can't start with nothing. It's complicated, but I think it's a good thing. And not necessarily for being YouTubers, but whatever you wanna do. If you wanna draw, if you wanna, I don't know, play an instrument and you don't have the best instrument ever, you don't have the best amplifier for your guitar, it's fine, you know, just start with whatever you have. If you want to start making drawings and coloring them, maybe you just don't need the super mega expensive colors. You can use the shitty ones that you have from your school, that's fine. So I think it's not horrible. Also, it's not like every single person watching him is going to take that away from that. And it's also not the first person ever to do something like this, so I'm not glazing. But what I'm trying to say is, given the Kai Cenat's audience profile, which is mostly kids, I think this is a fine thing to do. But I guess this is not really controversial. The controversial thing came next, and it is that Kai Cenat basically uploaded a lot of videos just reading. Yes, just grabbing a book, reading, and then when he didn't understand a word, he would just grab his phone and investigate what the word means so that he can understand better. The reason Kai is making these reading videos, from what I understand, is 1, he wants to improve reading out loud, and 2, he thinks that people sometimes don't take him seriously because of the way he speaks, so he wants to improve the way he speaks. Meaning he wants to articulate his ideas in a more comprehensive way for other people. So imagine I have a random book, let's say The Republic by Plato. The way in which you would regularly read it is to understand, okay, what is justice? How can we get a better society? But the way in which Kai is reading these things is more like, look, there's a page, there's a lot of words, I'm gonna read them out loud so I improve my speaking voice. I get more fluent not only at speaking but also at reading. And if there are some words I don't understand, I will look them up and hopefully I can add them in my day-to-day use. And that is not to say that he wouldn't be understanding anything, more like that is not his main goal with reading. So once we got that out of the way, there were a lot of people furious on Twitter. Well, I gotta be fair, I think the first people that I saw were throwing a lot of hate towards Kai Cenat, but then I saw a lot of people not loving Kai or anything, but being like, okay, you know, this is actually not as bad as other people are saying. This gotta be the most performative guy of all time, and it's just Kai Cenat reading. This is like a reply to another tweet, and it's so funny because the first tweet says, Kai Cenat has really fell in love with reading as he kept going after his timer went off. That's truly love at first sight. Next thing you know, he's gonna marry a book, so be careful.
You can pair a new habit with a specific.
Oh, and he shows it. He's like, you see, guys, the time is up and I'm still reading. I love how he shows it, he's very proud of it. He's like, time's up. This is a little bit performative. I don't think this is throwing hate at him though. I think it's pretty reasonable thing to say. This is very performative, but it's fine. Just like the little thing I did at the beginning of being mad and then I just throw something away. That's very performative. That doesn't make me the worst person ever. This feels so performative, like why do we have to see this? You just gotta appreciate the way in which he does it. Consideremos también el papel de las emociones en la toma de decisiones más racional. Al trabajar con implicaciones de largo alcance para la comprensión de la vida mental, ¿ya vieron? Did you guys see? I am a beast at this reading stuff, I cannot believe it. I am so in love with the books, honestly. I'm a book nerd, that's my personality, I don't know what to tell you. It is a little bit ridiculous how he's portraying his reading journey. Maybe just a little bit over the top, but that's nothing new for Kai Cenat. We have seen that over and over again. You remember those memes where just Kai Cenat would react to something and he would just start screaming and falling off his chair. Another thing is, he's not even reading to understand, just reading words to read words, OMG. This tweet has almost 100,000 likes. And this goes back to a little bit of what I said, like the main thing that Kai is trying to do is not really understand the topic that the book is about, but rather just have some words to read and just improve that. Admittedly, he's not doing it in the best way possible. He's just trying to read super fast rather than take a breath and read properly. But I guess this is just the way he's starting. I hope that would improve later down the line. It's kind of like speed running the reading here. Then we have the next tweet, which is Kai Cenat kept having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become a better speaker. Here he got a lot more of support. This is exactly how you're supposed to read. You don't know a word, you look it up. Another tweet says, I know this is easy to mock, but this is actually admirable. Admirable? Maybe I should start reading. Of Kai Cenat, admirable. I think it's admirable. Of Kai Cenat to take a step back and learn how to read better. Everyone acts like they know everything these days, and while he used to flaunt his ignorance, Kai is humbling himself and growing. This is an objective W. Flaunt means display ostentatiously, especially in order to provoke envy or admiration or to show defiance. So this person is claiming that Kai Cenat used to be like, look, I'm ignorant, but I'm rich, so who cares? Or that's what I'm understanding from this, but okay, he's humbling himself, that's cool. I don't know if that claim is true though. Then there's this person that just randomly says, blocking every single person who said anything negative about this man learning. What a shame. Blocking every single person, I mean, it's you who is gonna get mad, not them. And the tweet that this person was responding to was one that says, oh, he's genuinely slow. Him putting this all on stream is fire, someone needs to inspire the youth to read. Google words, learn pronunciations, learn meanings. I like what Kai did here. Even though yes, it can be very mockable in the sense that it's very over the top. I saw the internet very divided, at least at the beginning, like the first 3-4 tweets that I saw were kind of hating on Kai. After that, I saw literally like 20. I still have more tweets that I will not read of people supporting Kai. I think the overwhelming majority supported what he did. And they just thought it was interesting, wanted to speak about it. That's about it. See ya.